everybody, it's Alyssa. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another book haul because I love doing book hauls. I love watching book hauls. I know it's a video that every booktuber does, but I love them, so I will continue to do them. I have 7 books from Book Outlet to show you and 2 books that I got today from Barnes & Noble, which I posted pictures of on my Instagram and Twitter already. And I just wanted to show you guys what I got. So Book Outlet, I'm not sponsored by them, but they're a super cheap website where you can get books for like under $5. So I've been getting almost all my books from there now. And since you guys signed up with my link last time, I got all of these books for free. Thanks to you guys, so you are the best. If you guys want to click the link down below, you get $10 off your first purchase if you use the link down below. Use it and I can make more book hauls. But I'm going to show you the 2 books that I got from Barnes & Noble first, and then I'll go to the Book Outlet videos. The first book is Stephen King's new book called The Institute, which I am so freaking excited to read. Y'all know I absolutely love Stephen King, and this is his new book that just came out, and it sounds so good. It is about this boy named Luke, and this whole book kind of reminds me of It because they're all children, but it's about this boy named Luke who wakes up and his parents are murdered, and he gets loaded into a black SUV and it is taken to this place called the Institute. The Institute is full of children who have powers, kind of like telekinesis and things like that, and they are all very powerful children, but the people in the Institute are basically trying to take these powers away from these children by either using brutal force and abuse, or if the kids follow the rules that they are given, then they are given free things like snacks from the vending machine. But it's basically a place where children with powers are tortured. So that's all I pretty much know about it, but it sounds so good. It's just as terrifying as Firestarter, and then it has the kid power of It. So I'm very, very excited to read this. I'm a Barnes & Noble member, so it's originally $30. I got it for $18 because I have a membership there, so I got 40% off. And then they were also having a deal that if you get the Stephen King book, then you get this one for $10 off. This is a new Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of Carrie, The Shining, and Salem's Lot, and you guys, look at how freaking stunning this is. Here's the side of it, and then the edges are like this chrome silver color, and look at how nice this is. I got this for $15 because I'm a member and they were having that deal going on, so I'm so excited. But that's the 2 things that I got from Barnes & Noble. And now the rest of these books were super cheap from Book Outlet. So I'm gonna start with the paperbacks first. I don't normally buy paperbacks anymore just because I feel like to have something on your bookshelves that take up space should be like a nice hardback has been my mentality lately, but these were only available in paperback. So this is Darkness Before Dawn by J.A. London. I don't remember how much this was. It was under $3. I read it. I believe I've read this before, but I don't 100% remember if I do. And it's a vampire story about this girl's parents who are murdered, which kind of sounds like the book I just explained to you, but her parents are murdered and she has to wage a deal with the head vampire of the world. Basically, vampires are like the leaders of the world, and she has to strike a deal with him. And I believe it's like a war book and it has romance in it, but it's also a vampire book, and it sounded good. It was only like less than $3, so that is why I picked it up. And my cat keeps knocking over my tripod. Next is Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. The tag says $9.34, but this was also less than $3. I have heard about this book, and I've known about this book for a very long time now, and I've just never read it, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up because it showed up on the website, and it's based in Atlanta, which is where I am, so that's pretty cool. It's about this girl named Anna who goes to a boarding school in Paris, and she meets new friends, and she meets this like hot French boy, but he has a girlfriend, and it's just like a romance story about this girl who goes to a boarding school in Paris. And I've heard amazing things about it. I know this is like one of the most like older popular books from back in the day, so I decided to go ahead and read it. I love me a good romance story. And next I have all hardcover, which I'm very excited about. The first one is Teardrop by Lauren Kate. If you guys know, I absolutely love Lauren Kate. I love her writing. I love the Fallen series that she has written. I just love that series so much. I've been wanting to pick up her other books, and this one was $2.96 for a hardcover, so I had to pick it up. So from what I understand, it's kind of like a story about this girl who like can cry so much that she literally cries like an entire river. I don't know if it's based on like a mythological creature creature or something like that, or like a typical paranormal creature that she is, because I don't really like understand what it's even about really, but it sounds good. It's about this girl's mom who like goes missing, but she finds all these like letters and stuff, and she has to figure out who she is, and there's like this boy and stuff like that. That's all I really know about it, but the cover is beautiful and it sounds good, and I love Lauren Kate. So next I have a book that I have been wanting to read for a while, but I'm not going to read until Christmas time. This is The Afterlife of Holly Chase by Cynthia Hand. I've heard amazing things about this on BookTube, and I've always wanted to check it out, but I just haven't. I love the way this book looks. I believe this is called like speckled edges. It has those edges that are really like rugged looking. I think that's what they're called. But this is definitely a holiday book that most people read during Christmas time, and it's basically like a retelling of the Christmas story. It sounds so good and I can't wait to read it, but I'm definitely going to wait till like December to read it. But it's about this girl named Holly who is visited by 3 ghosts, which is typical to the Scrooge story of A Christmas Story, and they show her how selfish and spoiled she's become, and they try to convince her to mend the way that she acts, just like the Scrooge story, but she doesn't follow the ghost and she ends up dying, and she becomes the ghost of Christmas past, and she has to be the new ghost of Christmas past that tries to tell people that they should change the way that they are and everything like that. And it's just basically about her, how miserable her afterlife is because she sees her family and friends moving on without her, and it just sounds really good to me. Next I got King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. I love Six of Crows, and I haven't read Crooked Kingdom yet, so I'm not gonna read this book yet. It popped up on Bookoutlet for super cheap. It was $6.38, so of course I had to pick it up. It's normally $20 for the hardcover. I've been wanting to grab this for a while, but I just thought $20 was too expensive. So it follows this like same world as King of Six of Crows and the Grishaverse and everything like that. So if you've never read anything from the Grishaverse that Leigh Bardugo has written, this book probably might not make any sense to you because the world is very hard to understand. It took me a while to understand Six of Crows, but it's about a guy named Nikolai who wants to be king, but that's all I pretty much know about it. Honestly, I haven't even researched too much on what it is about, but the cover really just drew me in. And even under the dust jacket, oh, this book is absolutely stunning. So after I finished reading the Six of Crows duology, then I'm definitely going to pick this up. Next, I got Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. Out of all of the Strange the Dreamer editions, this one is not my favorite. I do like the one that has the like moth on it. That's all blue, a little bit better, but this one was a lot cheaper than that one would be. This was $5.84 on Bookoutlet, and I know Books with Chloe, this is one of her all-time favorite books, and I love her videos and I trust her reviews, and she has a lot of these similar book tastes that I have, so I feel like I may like this. It's not typically something I would read though. It's more of a fantasy book. I'm not a huge fantasy reader. It is about this orphan named Laszlo Strange, and I don't know too much about it. I know that he's obsessed with this lost city called Weep, and he gets this chance to go on this journey to find the city of Weep, but that's all I pretty much know about it, honestly. And it doesn't typically sound like something I'd read, but I just want to broaden what I typically read, because I feel like I'm staying in like this one like paranormal romance, horror, or contemporary when I feel like it, and I just kind of want to broaden what I typically read. The last book is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted a video of this a couple days ago because this is a special edition of the book, and this was $11 on Bookoutlet. This is the most I've ever spent on a book, but it's normally like way more expensive anywhere else. So this is the collector's edition of Throne of Glass. I have never read any of the Throne of Glass series, and I know it's like iconic, like most people have already read it already, but I'm just now going to read it, and it has a sword on the side and then this like deer head on the other. As you can see, it's very reflective. It's stunning. Like, I just had to pick it up, and I'm hoping that I like it, because if not, I spent a little bit more money on this collector's edition that I don't really need. But I know Sarah J. Maas is known for like her smut writing, so I'm excited for that. And I know this is a fantasy book. I think it's about like an assassin or something, but I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. So yeah, that was my haul. It was 9 books. They're all right there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this book haul, and I'm gonna go put these on my bookshelves now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.